Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Cocoscosmology. And in today's video, we are going to be doing our weekly predictions for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And we're going to be doing from March 16th to March 26th. So let's go ahead and get right into you guys' reading, right? What's going on with our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of March 16th through March 26th? What can they expect? What should they look out for? And what energy? You all. Alright, quick disclaimer before we get right into this reading. For a lot of you guys, this energy may happen in chronological order. And for other you guys, this energy may happen sporadically throughout the week. So just take what resonates with you all. Alright, let's go ahead and get right into this reading. What? One of these flipped over. You have the Four of Swords in reverse. You guys have not been getting any rest. You've been overworking yourself and overworking your body. That's the first thing I see right here, Sagittarius. You have the Nine of Swords here in the upright position. So have you guys not been getting enough sleep? Has there been anxiety? Have you been overworked at your job? I feel like this card wanted to come out. Yeah, the Three of Wands. You have plans for something. That's why you're overworking. That's why you haven't been really getting any rest lately. Been tired. Ooh, that's too many cards. Can I get two more cards for my Sagittarius? Yeah, the King of Cups. Yeah. Y'all trying to get nasty during this time between March 16th, March 26th. Also, be careful for some of you guys. You might get pregnant during this time. And just to confirm that, the Emperor. This is about fatherhood, okay? This is masculine energy. So, you know, take it how it resonates, you guys. But be careful during this time. You may be very fertile. You may make a baby. You also have the Empress in reverse. So it's like we have the mother, the Empress, we have the father, the Emperor here showing up in your reading. Back of deck energy, I do feel like you guys are neglecting yourself, neglecting your self-care, and you guys need some time off. You need some time off for work. We're about to enter Aries season during this time frame between March 16th and March 26th. And it's time for you guys to, you know, you're about to be back in fire sign energy. About to be back comfortable in that energy. It's time to start making some plans with that Three of Wands energy. But also don't neglect your beauty. Don't neglect your health and your self-care during this time. Because you can lose sight of that when you're focused on the goal of this Three of Wands. Alright? Let's get into the spread. You have more major arcana card here, which is the Emperor, but we will discuss that when we get to that part. All right. So with the Four of Swords being in reverse, you guys, it's like there's so much tiredness here. You're so tired. There's so many things that you have to do, or it's so many things that you're allowing yourself to do to like preoccupy your mind so that you won't have to think about such and such, or so you won't have to do certain things, you know. And with this Four of Swords energy, I feel like it's really spirits telling us that if you don't schedule some time to get some real rest that is really going to help you recharge, it's really going to take the rest itself. So what I like to tell people when the Four of Swords come through, when they're booking their readings with me, is that this is letting you know that you could possibly, you know, fall sick. You know, you could get a small cold or something that is going to cause you to slow down so that you can rebuild or really get some rest. I've had this card show up plenty of times because I'm always doing multiple things. I'm always busy. And with this Four of Swords being in reverse, it lets me know that I need to slow down. It's time to step back, and it's time to reevaluate some things and realize that me not getting enough sleep causes this Nine of Swords energy of anxiety, you know, not allowing my brain to actually get rest, and always thinking about, oh, what am I going to do the next hour? What am I going to do as soon as I wake up in the morning? Sagittarius, it's time for you guys to really just like to turn the switch off during this time, or at least one day at some point during this time. You know, take a couple of days off from work. If you can't, at least try to take a day. If you cannot afford that, mentally, when you're off, just try to set a timer for like 10-15 minutes where it's alone time, where you're not thinking about anything and you're just just humming to yourself. With this Three of Wands energy, you guys, I love it because it means you guys are planning, you guys are creating new ideas, or you've thought of a new idea and you're ready to create a business plan. I feel like Sagittarius, you guys are having that business mindset during this time, and that's why you're having the anxiety that you have, because there's some things that you're wanting to do, a lot of things that you're wanting to do actually, and you're feeling like time is running out. But please take your time during this time, Sagittarius, and try not to overwhelm yourself with anxiety or any unexpected things that may be happening in your life. You do have this King of Cups energy. There's going to be some romance that's going to be going on during this time. A lot of you guys may be making some love during this time, but also for those of you guys who are not into that or in that phase in your relationship yet, with the King of Cups energy, I feel like you guys are really just going to be wanting to have some masculine energy surrounding you. For some of you guys, feminine energy around you that is going to be nurturing you, coddling you. You know, the King of Cups is about having somebody to hear you out, to listen to you when you just want to complain or when you want to cry, being that shoulder to cry on when you need it. And I feel like you guys are going to be cracking open that shell and allowing yourself to cry and talk about some things that you may be fearful of. With the Emperor card, you guys, with the Emperor card, this is letting us know you may be getting some insights from somebody who is a father figure to you, somebody who loves and cares about you. This is heavy Aries energy as well, but pay attention to some advice that you may be receiving from someone that is a father figure to you. All right, we're going to get into the numerology cards so we can see what you guys should mainly be focusing on during this time. And the first card to come out is number 55, and then you have number 48, financial discipline. And I feel like this is really telling us like you could still be adventurous and still have financial discipline, as well as the spiritual partnership is here as well. So going on adventures, you know, even if the adventure is in your house, thinking, using your imagination, or going outside of your house to your front porch, doing little scavenger hunts for yourself, exercising your mind. I really am hearing yoga, meditation, stretching for you all, getting back, working out. You guys do have number 48, financial discipline. So this time, you know, all of this extra money that you may be spending or just throwing here and there, I'm telling you guys seriously, I believe Uranus is in Taurus right now. Is it for real? It's unexpected changes in the food chain right now. It's unexpected changes in our finances right now, because Uranus is going to be in Taurus for a little while, and we need to figure out how we're going to navigate our lives during this time. How are we going to grow? How are we going to move through? I believe Uranus is in Taurus. Let me check. Let's see. Something is in Taurus. Yep, Uranus is in Taurus today. Ooh, yeah. So yeah, unexpected changes, and you know that's one of the slow planets, so it's going to be there for a few years. And we also have number 27, spiritual partnerships. So I really feel like during this time, Sagittarius, seriously, with you know, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and with Uranus being in Taurus right now, it's just letting us know like it's time to build spiritual partnerships with people. It's time to build bonds with people so that we are able to live and survive during these unexpected changes that are about to go on and go down in our lives right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Black Moon astrology card so we can see what you guys need to hear right now in this moment. Wow, Pluto transformation. Okay, let's get into Pluto transformation. This is number 11. People living deeply have no fear of death. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, and death are Pluto's themes. In Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. His earlier name Hades came to designate the dwelling place for the dead. The name Hades means the unseen, and is a good description of energies of Pluto which tend to transform areas of the astrological chart without us knowing until the explosion or blowout. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and although it is now considered a dwarf planet, transits from Pluto are extremely powerful and bring on significant life changes. In traditional astrology, Pluto is the higher octave of Mars, but has some similarities to Saturn, which is also a force of oppression. Pluto governs renewal and rebirth. It brings to the surface things that have been hidden or are felt deep inside. These are sometimes painful to confront, or they are embarrassing or taboo. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris, and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths. Clean for new action, most of the time you begin to feel ill at ease, with a feeling of something not right, and things go down strangely with an eerie silence like the Titanic. If you are in a relationship that has been difficult, it will either end or it will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time should prove to be intense. It is very important to not try at this time. Should not try and control things. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these things may be painful ones. That said, this is a time of intense sexuality. It may come in various forms. Great sex, not enough sex, strange sex, but most likely intense and consuming sex. In terms of a job or career, it may be time to get another. In terms of when the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with a hidden subject, certain mysteries, or the taboo. This could be a time when you are able to sense and feel spirits around you. Sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful who you open up to. Be cautious if you are involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing, but it is important at this time to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative such as vampire types of people or lost spirits looking for a home. You may become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be what you always thought. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances, your taxes, and inheritance especially. You might have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but be aware of the foundation, the water or sewer problems, and also the possibility that the house might be haunted. Think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively rejuvenate, healing, and rebirth. This is the Six of Swords energy. This is about movement and transformations. All right. There's definitely a huge change that's going to be happening during this time. And I feel like it's going to be happening in you guys' financial life. And as far as, you know, your relationships as well with people. So we're going to get into the Numerology card so we can see what energies are surrounding you all during this week. It's time to take action. Some Aries energy came through to confirm this Emperor energy. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. A lot of you guys are ready to have a child, seriously. A time for healing. A lot of you guys are for real ready to just like settle down. And you guys also have surrender to the divine. So if that's what it is that you've been wanting to do and that's what you're ready to do, and you're financially ready and you've checked off everything off the list, have at it. All right, we're gonna get into the Starseed Oracle card so we can see what messages you guys have from Spirit. You guys have Star Brothers, Star Ancestors. Can I get one more card, please, for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign? If I don't get one, you guys, I will put it up. All right, so we have Star Brothers, which is about horse energy, your protection, your loyalty, your safety, and your trust that is surrounding you during this time, that is protecting you. You have Star Ancestors, and I feel like a lot of you guys' ancestors are men or angels that are protecting you. You have hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. All right, and then you guys have lost lands, your soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.